The last two quotes of our Certified Sales Builder Pro workshop will be Mitsubishi Electric ductless system builds. We're going to do a single zone solution as well as a multi-zone solution. Schedule a job with a new customer. The customer's name will be Z. We're going to build two more quotes. Both of these quotes will be Mitsubishi Electric quotes. Quote number 9 will be a single zone, and quote number 2 will be a multi-zone. So we're going to go to our schedule, and we're going to schedule a job with a new customer, and this customer will be Z CSBP-9, and I'm going to put my email in there as well. And I'll hit save. Now I'm in the jobs view. I'll hit the plus sign to add a job for my customer number 9. I'm going to schedule it for today at 1 o'clock. And I'll give myself a couple hours for the end time. And we're going to quote a single zone solution. And I'll hit save. Go back to my schedule. Tap on assign. Accept the job. Arrive at the job. And present. My presentation view. I'm going to tap on my new customer's name, CSBP-9, to start the quote. We'll just go ahead, we'll jump right into option 1. And now I'm going to tap on the ductless tab. My design criteria, there will be some variance with customer preference, but you want to set these for 100% comfort in the warmest and the coldest temperatures. First time you put these values in, they will stick as your default values. I'll show you in a minute how to change your defaults. I'm going to say my indoor temp cooling, 68. These are Chicago values. And for heating, dry bulb is 74. I'll do my outdoor dry bulb. For cooling, put it 100. And I'll do my wet bulb outdoor at -10. Altitude in Chicago is 600. On average. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and I'll select my outdoor unit. I want this to be a heat pump, so I'm going to back out this air conditioner and put heat pump in. Manufacturer, of course, there's only Mitsubishi Electric. And our model, we'll select a, let's do an FH09. And my specs before corrections, obviously, autofill, min and max units. It's a single zone, so it's 1 and 1. I'm going to tap my layout to lay out where the indoor unit is going. I'm just going to say this is in, there's a lot for you to choose from here. Let's put this in the sunroom. And I'm going to say the distance to the outdoor unit is 25 feet. The height above, say, is 10. You have to have above or below. You can't have both. And I'll say the number of bends is 5. All these numbers are important. These will be used for the correction factors, or the system due rates, as some people call it, for this system. I'm going to go ahead and hit save. Okay, so I've just laid it out. Notice here, these are 2 progress bars that will fill as I start adding indoor units. These numbers here are after corrections, BTUs after corrections. I'm going to tap on the number 1 to select the indoor unit. And because this is a single zone, there's only one type available and one size. The app will only display valid combinations. I'm going to hit save. You can see your corrections that have been made, what it was rated at, what it's designed at. You can add notes, etc. Those will appear on the customer's proposal. I'm going to tap on review to see what corrections were used. These were my default design criteria numbers up here. My altitude, these are the values that I input. My equivalent pipe length is slightly longer because of the 5 bends. These are the adjustments that were made. And all the calculations. This is nice for your install team to have. Tap done. That's my single zone quote. That simple, that fast. And while we're here, let me show you where we can reset default values. If you tap on your navigation menu, if I scroll down to the bottom here, in this More section, I've got a heading called Settings. If I tap on Settings, right, these are where all my default values can be set so that every single proposal I do after I change my settings will have the same values. Show model numbers, if I turn that off, the model numbers obviously will go away. Line item pricing, I like to turn this off. When line item pricing is turned off, then you are quoting a whole system. You're not going to see each separate piece line by line with the price next to it. Send brochures with proposal email. Of course, you would always want that to be on. Down here is where I can change the design criteria that automatically fill in. And then if I needed to have taxes and fees associated with each line item, this would be used for sales tax. This is different than the tax that we put in for distributor costs. I'm going to hit save. So we've completed our option. We've looked at the layout. We've reviewed the correction vectors that were used. And let's go ahead and tap on signature. Let's select option 1. Let's view the proposal. Here's our outdoor unit, our indoor unit, where it's going, the specs associated with those units, and my total investment, estimated monthly payment. I'm going to hit done. Completed the quote. Let's go back to my schedule. Forgot to sign it. Better go back and sign it. Drop down. go back to my proposal, go to the signature tab. Let's put 2 signatures on that. Accept terms and conditions. Sales rep signature. Go back to my schedule. Complete the job. Signed by customer and rep. And I'm done. Right, pretty simple. Let's go back and create another customer and build our multi-zone. Go to the drop down, schedule a job, add a new customer. We'll call this customer very creatively ZCSBP-10. Put my email in there. I'm going to save it. I'm going to add a job. Schedule it for today. Save. Go to my schedule. Signed. Accept. Arrive. And present. Tap on my customer name. It's my customer record. I'm going to jump right into option 1. We're going to build a multi-zone solution with a required branch box. So I'm going to hit ductless. My design criteria automatically fills here. My outdoor unit, let's select a 5C hyperheat. Just scroll down to my MXZs. Grab the 5C hyperheat. Minimum of 2 indoor units, maximum of 5. Pre-correction BTUs, warranties pre-fill, pricing. At this point, the pricing is just for the outdoor unit. Okay, so let's lay out our indoor units. Notice that now I have a branch box selection option. We are just going to have one branch box, and I'm going to hit select. And we can make this a 5-port. The distance to the outdoor unit to the branch box is, I'll say, 25 feet. And the number of bends, we'll say 7. Now I am going to put 5 indoor units in here, so I'm just going to go ahead and tap on each of these boxes to highlight, and I'm going to use all 5. Now notice that I have 5 indoor unit selections to make. So I tap on the number 1. In the space here. I'm just going to go straight down, go bedroom 1, 2, 3, 4. So now we're putting in the distance back to the branch box. Let's say this is 12 feet. And this is the height above the outdoor unit. We'll say is 12 feet as well, and there's only 4 bends. Bedroom 1. I'm going to tap in this box here next to the 2. Bedroom 2 is going to be 20 feet from the branch box, 12 feet above, and it's going to have 6 bends. Tap in number 3. This will be bedroom 3. Distance to the branch box. Say this is 10 feet. Height above the outdoor unit, 12. Number of bends, 5. Right? And we'll go to bedroom 4. Distance to the branch box, 15. Height above, 6. Number of bends, 3. And then for location number 5, let's type in man cave. Save. Distance to the branch box, 18. Height above, 6. Number of bends, 5. After I put all the information in, I'm going to hit save. So now I've laid the system out. So now my BTUs, cooling and heating, have been corrected due to distances and bends. Let's go ahead and start selecting the indoor units. So bedroom 1, I tap on the number 1. Now behind each of these buttons are the only thing that will display are paired combinations, legal combinations, valid combinations. Since we're doing the first one, just about all the sizes are available. So I'm going to select a white 9 for room 1. I'll hit save. Bedroom 2. I'm going to move to a floor mount and put a 12 in there and hit save. Notice how my progress bar is starting to fill and the used BTUs are starting to fill as well. Come down to bedroom 3 and let's put a GL or an FH in here. Let's put a 12. Hit save. Bedroom 4. Let's do a black 12. Hit save. And in the man cave, let's see what we have left. The only size I can put in the man cave is a 9, or a 6 or 9 in the GLs. Notice how everything else is grayed out. Those are no longer valid options. I'm going to put a 9 in silver for the man cave and hit save. If I wanted to add accessories, I would add them the same way as I did with unitary. I'm going to go ahead, I'll jump to my enhancements tab. All of the Mitsubishi Electric accessories are broken down. Let's put a remote controller in with that. And maybe some line height. And change the quantity here. A little pricey. add-ons. I don't want duct cleaning. Material. Let's add a permit. And let's add a little bit extra line set. Let's add another 10 feet of line set. Come to the Signature tab. Select option 1. And it's signed by the rep. We could view it. Each of the indoor units is listed, what type of mount it is, model number, BTUs associated with cooling and heating for each indoor unit, your accessories, install materials, and here's your total investment. I hit done, signed, completed. So it took us about, 5 minutes? 5 indoor units, branch box, done. Go back to my schedule, select the job, mark it as completed, signed by rep only, and submit. Right, so that was quote number 10. 5 quotes in Boot Camp, 5 quotes in Certified Sales Builder Pro. If you've completed both sets, you're now a Certified Sales Builder Pro. Let's look at one more thing. Let's go over to the portal. And let's look at those jobs that we just did in the portal. And when you log into the portal, I want you to scroll down to the Sales Management Tools, tap on Users, and let's go to the timeline. I'm going to search for those 2 customers, those 2 multi-zone customers that we just did. I'm just going to put a Z in there. And search jobs. These are the 2 customers that we just completed. And if I tap on the date, it opens up the timeline. You can see how long I spent on each tab, what was presented, what was selected. This one was signed by the customer, that's why there's a pencil. You can actually download the PDF to view the PDF. I didn't quote any accessories or add-ons. If I tap here on Show Price Analysis, this shows that I received 100% price realization. I did not make any changes to the pricing. This is actually what would come out in the back office email. Close that up. And I can download the PDF if I needed to. This is just a quick, there are all types of charts and tables that you can build to compare sales reps to each other to see what one sales rep is doing that another one isn't. Can start to look for trends in accessories that are quoted, presentation assets that are displayed, and that's all part of the sales management workshop. All right, so thank you very much for viewing the video. You're now a Certified Sales Builder Pro. You've learned how to manage your schedule, how to use the sales presentation, 3 different ways to present your company's value proposition. We learned how to do a good, better, best quote. We looked at 3 ways to adjust for job complexity. As you're building a quote, you can adjust pricing. And we looked at 2 different types of ductless quotes, the single zone and a multi-zone with a required branch box. Please reach out if you have any questions. Have a great day.